G'day folks, Andy here from McDowell Manor. In other news here on the tiny farm, they're expecting the remnants of a cyclone Diane, which was on the other side of the country, to come towards us and give us a good old dousing. So I'm just having a look out the back here. There's a lime on there. That bottom shoot, I think I'll cut that off. I'm pretty confident that's a water shoot. The lemonade tree never lets you down, does it? Bloody hell. Really good news is one of these. Now, one's a mandarin and the other's a orange. And I don't know which is which. I think that's the little orange. So that'll be good if we get some fruit off him. And the mandarin, he was covered in Rossie's plants, but he's fighting his way back and he's going to burst into bloom for me. Isn't that great? Hopefully the wet weather won't knock everything right over. Now the other thing that I find interesting is I put a combination of garlic, it had sprouted, and a couple of onions. So I think those ones are onions, and all of these is in fact the garlic. Although I wouldn't end up surprised if it was all garlic, quite frankly. Isn't that good, eh? I'm very happy with that. I was worried I'd put them in too early, but because they went in March. Thought way too early, Andy, but no, doesn't look like it. Terrific. Mowing the lawn on a crazy regular basis whenever I can, because the bloody grass is just growing ridiculously. I've overflowed the compost bin even with lawn clippings. Can you see them over there in front of the ladder? Bloody hell. Yeah, between nice and wet and our sun, holy dooly, it's taken off. Chickens are doing well. I've got to get that pumpkin off that vine there. It's about ready to go. The thing that's really going well in this weather is the roses. Holy cow, have a look at it. Out the front's exactly the same. So, you know, the roses themselves are growing at a rate of knots. This is the one in most flower. Look at this. Chives in flower. Jeez. They must have missed the memo that said, hey guys, it's coming into winter. Hey, Rossie's got a pawpaw tree there. I'd really love to take that out, but it's probably in the least annoying place it could be, so that's at least some semblance. Can you see up above the front one there is a Japoticaba, but can you see behind it there's a bit, not the palm tree, the other thing, there's that's my avocado that I grew by accident out of the compost bin. It's going gangbusters. I'm wrapped. Hey, otherwise everything's just doing what it normally does. I did get some silver beet in, but it got drowned. You can see all that stuff over there. That's the sweet leaf. I had to cut it back because it went nuts as well. And that's Bobby, because he's too scared to use his dog door. Basil's got real sort of long and leggy, and so I thought, oh, bugger it. And I half expected they'd croak. So I cut the flowers off, because they're in flower. Cut all the flowers off and knocked the back, and it's coming back quite well. What's that on there? What are you exactly? Oh, it's not one of my regulars. I think I'll leave. Oh, it does look like it's eating it, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Should feed it to the chooks. I've got the snow peas in. They're starting to take off. I'm happy about that. What's this? Oh no, there's the mandarin. So on the other side we've got an orange and a lemon. Oh, and the mandarin made it in over here. I'll be buggered. My lychee's growing. You can see that much. Never produces anything, but it's growing. That's kaffir lime, which I use for the zest and the leaves, and we actually cook a lot of Thai, so it comes in very handy for that. There's a couple of lettuces I put in that didn't drown, so happy about that. The bees just do what the bees do. They're all right. They'll go fairly dormant soon, because coming into winter it gets pretty cool and you don't really see them much. Looks like they've already mostly gone to bed, which is interesting. There's what do they call that bloody thing? Hibiscus. Cranberry hibiscus. Good plant. Would I have planted it? Probably not. It's just come up in the potting mix. I noticed there's one out the front somewhere too. God blimey. But yeah, no, looking good here, folks. Given that it's about to be winter, today's the 1st of April, and no, it's not April Fool's. I actually think we're probably meant to be in winter. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look it up. Probably won't be able to see them, but this time of year that golden panda comes out. And this tree gets full of rainbow lorikeets. Now, most have gone home for the night. See if we can zoom in. Let's see if you can see any. There's one. Should be right in the centre of the screen. Wait, there he goes. So they're kicking up a ruckus because it's roosting time, so they'll go home soon. Really is lovely, isn't it? Nature in the burbs. So that's the dragon fruit. It's got another flower on. Didn't expect that. But I'll take it. Lovely fruit. Just an ugly bloody bush. Now my one's the deep red inside, but the lady across the road, Jennifer, she's got a white inside one. So I'm going to give her a bit of mine, and I'll take a bit of hers, and away we go. We'll have 2 different varieties each then. There he is. They almost vanish in these trees because of all their green. But they're such a pretty little bird. Oh, well, we're well and truly into autumn. It's change over time, folks. That's ginger in that pot. It's going quite well, isn't it? I'm impressed. That was a bit of a... I'll just put it in there for the time being, he says. Famous last words. But we've started our winter cropping. Rossie's been very busy. So that's our pak choy, bok choy Asian greens for stir fries. Kaffir lime's going well. That's walking onions I got from my mate Paul. Thanks, Paul. They're going well, son. Some lettuces Rosie moved. They were down in the Asian spot. She's put them up here to see if they do any better. They're normally, we grow them successfully in winter. Summer they tend to burn unless you cover them. Choco on the back, or coyote. It's that bloody lychee. It's never done much. Never fruited. Oh, it's flowered. Hasn't fruited successfully yet, but she's only a baby. What do we got here? Perpetual spinach. Snow peas and sweet peas. And more snow peas and curry leaf tree. And I should know what that is. Anyway, it's a subtropical. I've never put it in because it's sort of off and on, you can see. That's a weather station. You can't eat that, and in fact I better clean it out. I might see if we can give that a bit of a hose in a little while. Basil's gone, it continues to go nuts, folks. It's crazy. She's got thyme and dill in there. The shallots in that pot are struggling through the bloody salvia. That purple thing's a salvia. That leaf you can see there, that's beetle. It's an edible. There's more of it there. And the other side of the huge salvia. Oh, that's interesting. That'll be a chili or a capsicum or something, I think. Wow, okay. Chives. Garlic chives. Strawberry runners are still... They probably should come back soon, I'd imagine. Bloody pawpaw tree. They just spring up here out of the compost. Rosie loves them, so I haven't got the heart to pull them out. I hate them. Little hot as Hades chili. The bonnets aren't supposed to be hot, but that one is stinking hot. Midgeonberry with garlic chives in the middle of it. A couple of pineapples. Lemongrass. What's that stuff called? You know that stuff, rosemary. She's got a new one she's going to pop in the blank space there. That poor old fella split and got a bit disastrous. Choco on the back fence. Choco on the side fence. That's our Japoti carver. That looks like bloody ginger too, doesn't it? Oh, that's native ginger in the back. Okay. Oh, and that's my avocado, which self-seeded in the worm farm. Hasn't flowered yet, but geez, it's doing well. So I'm very, very happy about that. That looks like a Cape gooseberry in that pot. So yeah, on the whole, the north side is certainly making the conversion, and it's doing it in fine style into the winter garden. I've got a few more things we want to put in here yet, but we'll get to that. Looking good. Show you last recording. The dragon fruit. Turmeric behind it. Pumpkin's actually about to go, I think. We've got a couple of good sized pumpkins off that, which I'm happy about. We tend to listen to those rainbow lorikeets. It's great. We tend to grow our citrus out here. So that's a lime, that's a lemonade. I'm confused about what that is. I'm confused about what the other end is. But I know the one in the middle with the tag is new. That's a Cara orange. I've been looking for that variety for ages because I love them. So we finally got one. You can see, probably see right in the corner there, the garlics come up. That's great. So there's still plenty ample room out here for us to plant should we so desire. Otherwise things are just managing along. Probably I'm aware most parts of the world gets like oncoming winter and your garden's really shut down. Well, that's certainly not true in the subtropics. Rainbow lorikeets. They're noisy, but you've got to love them, and they are so pretty when you see them. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. You've got a bit of a front row seat. Pretty little fellas, aren't they? Tree's absolutely looking magnificent. And it's a huge big thing. There you go.